Hey OKC Thunder fans, how's everyone doing? I just wanted to make this video so we could talk a little bit about potential trade situations because that deadline is approaching fast and OKC hasn't really been in the news that much about what they're looking to do. Nothing's really been released. It's probably for the better of the team, but I'm anxious, and I'm sure the rest of you are too, because we all know what OKC needs at this point of the season. They need a scorer, and they need another center. So, who's it going to be? There are a few names that have come up. Nothing recently, though, but I'll just talk about a couple of the names that some of the analysts have brought up, and please share your thoughts. If there's anyone else that you think could be a good addition to this team, by all means, add it on the comments. And here we go. Let's have a conversation about it. So the first person is Lou Williams. He is currently on the Clippers. Lou is a consistent scorer. He's quick. He's a pretty good passer. His defense is okay. The only concern that I have about Lou is that come playoffs time, his numbers tend to taper. So obviously, come the playoffs, we want someone who is going to maintain those numbers. So that's the one thing that concerns me about him. I think that if the Clippers are proactively looking to trade DeAndre Jordan, that means they're going to unload whatever assets they have and start the rebuilding process. So if we see that start to happen, then I think a trade for Lou Williams is definitely possible. The only thing is that OKC would most likely have to give up T. Ferg. So that hurts me a little bit. He is young, though. I'm not sure. It can go either way. So that's the first person. The second one is Marco Bellinelli, and he is currently on the Hawks. Marco, in my opinion, has not been treated that fairly in the NBA. They call him the Italian sharpshooter, and that he is. He's very proficient from behind the arc. He can get points very quickly, so that could be very helpful in a game where OKC is tailing. His downfalls. He's not a hustler. So in terms of getting back on defense, that concerns me. He's also not the best passer. So, however, his numbers maintain the same during the playoffs, if not get better. So that would definitely be a positive. He plays extremely well under pressure. He plays hard every night, and he would definitely be an upgrade from Abrinas. So another thing to think about. Kyle O'Quinn has come up in terms of a backup center. He is currently on the New York Knicks. He's been on the Knicks for a couple seasons now. He is a high-energy guy. Apparently, really cool dude in the locker room. Every guy who's ever played with him, they still remain close friends. Brandon Jennings is a very close friend of Kyle O'Quinn. And he's kind of like a goofball, like a lot of fun. But on the court, he's a beast. High energy. He's fast. He's actually a really good passer for someone in his position. He boxes out. He's has a lot of agility. So I definitely think that he would be a good addition to the team, especially in terms of backing up Adams. The one thing that OKC needs to be careful of is maintaining their identity. So Steven Adams has, I think, proven to be very tough down on the post, grabbing all those rebounds. He's very aggressive. So I think whoever OKC gets as a backup to him needs to have a similar mentality, because that's been working well for OKC, and we want to make sure that we keep everything status quo. So Kyle Quinn, I think another one of you guys had commented Zach Randolph, and he's another one who plays bully ball, very aggressive. That is if the Kings are looking to give him up. Willie Hernan-Gomez is also available. He's a younger player. He is another one who's very good at rebounding the ball. He's also on the Knicks, actually, right now. He's not as aggressive as Kyle Quinn, but he is a better shooter. So, again, it all depends on what's being put on the table, what OKC would have to give up for any of these guys. So those are the only names right now that have come up. If you have anyone else who you think is a potential asset for the Thunder and someone who's realistically for the Thunder to be able to get, please share it in the comments. As other names become available, I will definitely put out more videos, because I think this is a very interesting topic, and you know, speculation is always interesting to talk about and see where guys actually end up. I think right now all of the NBA is being overshadowed by the disaster going on in Cleveland, and it's unfortunate because I don't want to hear about Cleveland. I'm done with Cleveland, okay? Between Cleveland and Golden State Warriors, like, I'm done with them. So, trying to focus on the Thunder here, trying to make the team better. Come on. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful night. Let me know if you hear anything about any other trade possibilities. And we'll be back tomorrow night to talk about the game that will be home. So all of you OKC Thunder fans that live in OKC, get ready to support your team at home. And have a good night. As always, Thunder up.